Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail. I'm here with part 2 of my little golden book journal. This is the fabric that I decided to go with. It got the most votes, but it was also my first choice, so people agreed with me. So what I did is I ripped apart. It's about just a touch over 4 inches because I pulled threads on the side, so there was a nice fringe, and I wanted to make sure it was wide enough for that. So what I'm going to do is start by applying part of it onto the front, because the front, I have this eye right here, and I want to put as little as possible on the front, like a 1/4 of an inch or something like that, so that isn't covered up. And if it goes a little bit more into the back, so be it. That's what I'm thinking. So I am going to use Fabri-Tac, and I'm using that because on the tie back, which is on the other side, and in the hinges, I don't think that a PVA glue would work. I don't think it would stick to that. So right now, I'm just putting a little bit of glue on here. I know it's going to go over a little further than this. I have some silicone brushes out, and I'm kind of smearing this out with that. And I'm going to put some inside the hinge. Might even use this one here. This one's a little bigger. And I think I will put some onto here. I'm going to have to work fast. So while I'm putting this on, I'll say, how are you guys doing? It is a warmer day again today. It had been cooler for a while, which was nice for going out walking and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this on so it's on that edge. Now I also have to cover it on the inside, which is why I left it a little bit wider, so I can pull it whatever way I need to get in there. Okay. I'm looking to see if it's down all the way. It is. Maybe just a little bit more right here. And I don't want it real thick, because then you can see through it. It'll like go through it, and you'll be able to see where the glue is. Okay, so I'm going to roll this back, and I'm going to do the other side. I'm not sure how far I need to go on here, so I know it's further than on the other side, but it's not going to be the same. There we go, there we go. Let's get this on. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, I've been just trying to catch up on some things around the house, and really just finish a few things. So this kind of got put to the side a little bit. I'm going to grab here my tool. There it is. Not sure if I got that down into that area well enough. Okay. I'll have to go back and put some more on here. Either that or cut some off, one or the other, but I think I'll leave it big. Okay. Everything's looking good. I'll come back later and add some onto that. So now I'm going to turn it over. And this was what I was afraid of. This goes over a little further than on the front. So when I glue it, I'm going to have to kind of pull it over to hide that. I'm going to put a little more under here too to hold it down. It's the trouble when you spread it out, it doesn't always hold on as well as you want it to. I do not want it to come through either. So I've also been, starting to pull some fabrics out, or not fabrics, papers out. And because I'm making this one for me, I thought, well, I am going to, let's see, you know what I think I might do? I might just put this on and then put something over where the tape is sticking out, like a ribbon or something. And let's see. I wish I would have cut it a little bit smaller. I haven't made one of these for so long. It's kind of hard to remember everything that I did. I wonder. I don't think it'll rip, but I'll try. It is ripping. Yay. We've got some nice things coming out for fringe. I think that'll be better. I held it on here, but it's hard to know how much you're actually going to get down into this hinge. Now, is any of that coming up? Maybe a little bit down here. And is the rest on there? Looks pretty good. Okay. I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to put this up first. And I might even put the glue on here instead of on the book. I was trying to remember when the last one I made of these is, and I'll bet it's like 4 years ago. And even looking at other ones that I did then, you can't remember exactly what you did. Definitely going to have to put something over this. I guess I didn't think about the tape on this side being bigger than what I wanted it on the other side, so that was my error. Okay, now I'm going to, I'll try putting this on here. And we'll see. That will work. And I have to put some glue on that too, but I'm going to put this part down first. Okay. All right. Probably don't have to have it overlapped quite as much as I do. Should we experiment? Should we rip it again? Rip some off. Okay. There we go. I stop talking when I'm concentrating. But I thought I'd bring you on to see how I added this fabric. Okay. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the front. Need a little more glue under here, which is less in the back because I did not want to lose this eye here. And the tape is holding it together. And the fabric being onto the tape and that that type of thing too, that works fine. So this is the cover. So see, it does go a little bit more onto the back, and the front is, I still could put something on this edge if I wanted to, but it might be fine like it is. We'll see as we go along. And you do see the stitches on the back of these. I'll probably do it in black. I'll sew this in with black thread. So my next step is I'm going to put some I'm going to cut a little tape just off this edge right here. And I'm going to put you on pause to see what I can pull out to put on here. So I'll be back in just a sec. I'm back. I had to go turn my fan on too. All of a sudden the sweat just started dripping off me. What I did is I came up with this black grosgrain ribbon. And I'm going to put a little bit of something on the edges where I cut it off. I cut it off to the right size, pretty much. And I'm just putting a little bit of glue. This is my art glitter glue to keep it from fraying anymore. Okay. A little better on this side. Let it dry. I do this with closures too, if I'm using ribbon, like that phrase, like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here. Now this side is going to, I guess I'm going to put it about half on and half off. And I'll kind of follow a straight line here. I'm going to use this Fabri-Tac again. Maybe I'll put it on the ribbon. I never know for sure which way I should do it. But if I put it on the ribbon, less chance of it sneaking out around the, coming out the edges, especially if I use a little bit of a silicone brush to spread it out, which has stuff on it and it's gluing to other things. Okay. Still fraying just a little bit. I'll stretch it a little bit so that that will still got a little bit of fraying down on the bottom. Okay. And I need a little bit more glue down here as well. Don't you feel like when you're doing this stuff that half of the time, even if you're experienced, that you're trying to see how it's going to turn out? I got some of it out along the edge of the hinge, but I think it'll be fine. And I got a little on the ribbon, and I'm going to leave it be because I'll be able to erase it off afterwards. Okay, and let's do the other one. And maybe I'll do it on here and try it that way. Keep going. Keep experimenting. It's been a while, so you know, you forget what you did. Should do it. Okay. Let's try it. See, I got some on my hand and then I get it on the ribbon. But if I let it dry, I'll be able to erase it with my handy dandy glue eraser. But I have to let it dry. So that will be the cover, and I'm going to leave it be for the time being, let it dry, and I'll be back and we'll talk about papers and things that, and how you, the next step is to shorten the pages of the journal pages that were from this book, and then put in some other pages. So I'll be back with pages in the next video. Well, thanks for being with me today. Yeah, I hope you don't think I'm too much of an idiot for what I did. I'll just chalk it up to not having done it for a while. So thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next video, I hope. This is Carol from Friendly Quail saying bye.